Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my March favourites video. I can't believe how quick the month has gone. I can't even believe how quick the year has gone, to be honest. It's actually quite scary. So I'm going to start with makeup. First up we have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This product is silicone free, alcohol free and oil free. The fact that it's oil free really stood out to me at first because I have very oily skin. So I'm just going to open it up. And this is what it looks like inside. So it contains 116 milliliters of product. I've used it pretty much every day for the last 2 to 3 weeks. So it's only gone down a little bit, as you can see. I haven't used that much, which is good, which means that it will last a long time. I'm just going to read a bit from the back of the packaging. It says, this water is infused with electrolytes to prime by misting to create our sheerest canvas for makeup, hydrate skin for hours, and revitalize complexion to boost radiance. So it's kind of like a 3-in-1 product. I use this before I apply my makeup, so I use it as a primer. You can also use it as a setting spray, so once you finish your makeup you can apply it onto your face to set your makeup for the day. I've never tried it as a setting spray, I've only used it as a primer. I'm currently using my Urban Decay setting spray. This primer water has a really pleasant smell. It's quite fresh. One of the main things it does is hydrates your skin. So you can either use this on its own or underneath your makeup or even over the top of your makeup. I have oily skin and I was kind of worried that because it was a hydrating primer water that it would make my skin even more oily, even though it is oil free. I like my makeup to have a dewy finish and this product works really well with my oily skin to give me a nice dewy glow rather than a matte finish. Does it help to control oil? No. It's not meant to, but I find that it does give a really nice finish and you will need minimum touch-ups throughout the day. It definitely does work on oily skin, especially if you're looking for a nice dewy, glowy finish. When you apply this primer water to your skin, it does feel a little bit tacky, which is good because when you apply your foundation, it creates a really nice base for your foundation to stick to. I love the nozzle on this product as it creates a really fine mist when you apply it. I'm just going to give it a spray. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really fine mist. So it covers all of your skin really evenly and it applies really well. I bought this from my local Boots as they do actually stock the whole Smashbox range, which is really helpful. It did cost £20. This is quite pricey for a primer, but I feel like you only need a little bit. It will go a long way and it will last you a really long time. So if you're looking to buy a primer that's going to last a long time, I'll definitely try and invest in this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Next up for my makeup favourites throughout March is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I am actually wearing this today. I wear it pretty much every day. This bronzer is easy to blend on the skin and has a gorgeous matte finish. I think the colour and the pigmentation in this bronzer works really well with my skin tone and it's really natural looking. Another thing I love is that it is multi-functional. Not only does this bronzer work really well as a bronzer, but it also works really well for contouring and also as an eyeshadow. Sometimes if I can't really be bothered to apply eyeshadow, I will just go for this. As the colour is so natural looking, it just gives your eyes a little bit more definition, especially in the crease. You don't need a lot at a time. A little bit does go a long way. As you can see, I'm almost out. I've had this for about a year and I use it pretty much every day, so you can see that it does last a really long time. One of the best things about this packaging is that it comes with a little mirror inside. It's so useful for touching up makeup throughout the day as the packaging itself is so compact. It's just really easy to travel with. One of the main things I love about this bronzer is that it's long lasting and it stays in place all day, so you don't need to keep touching it up. The Hoola bronzer does come with a little brush. I don't actually know where it is because I don't use it. I use a bigger brush by Spectrum Collections just because I prefer to use a bigger brush when it comes to applying bronzer. But yeah, this is definitely my favourite bronzer that I've ever used and I will definitely be repurchasing it once I've run out, which looks pretty soon. Next up for makeup is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cairo. I'm wearing this colour today on my lips, so as you can see it's the perfect nude shade as it's so light and natural. This is what it looks like. When you apply this to your lips, it has a mousse-like texture. I love the creamy formula that it has and it's so soft to apply and it dries quite quickly, leaving that lovely matte finish. Before I apply this, I always exfoliate my lips and I just use the Lush Sugar Scrub. So once I've exfoliated my lips, I'll then apply a little bit of Carmex just to add a bit of moisture. So once I've done that and before I apply this, I will use a lip liner from the Kylie Cosmetics range in the shade Exposed and then I will apply this over the top. The Exposed lip liner is a little bit darker than this shade, but the two work really well together. I find that this NYX lip cream lasts a decent amount of time on the lips. The only thing I would say is that it can wear off quite easily when you eat or drink, which is pretty standard for most lip products, but other than that it does last a decent amount of time. This product is super affordable. I think it was about £5.50 in Boots, and they have such a wide colour range that you're pretty much guaranteed to find a colour that suits you. And for such an affordable product, it's definitely worth giving it a go. Next up for my March favourites is a pair of boots that I bought from Public Desire. I bought the Emily Sock Fit ankle boots. So this is what they look like. I absolutely love these boots. One of my favourite things is the stretchy material. It means that you can put your foot into the shoe and the shoe will fit around you rather than you having to force your foot into a shoe that doesn't fit, if that makes sense. I love the contrast between the stretchy material and the chunky wooden heel, as I think it gives it a slightly edgier look and it looks a lot more sassy as well. I bought these boots in the colour nude. Seems to be like a running trend throughout March. Nude lips, nude shoes. The great thing about these boots being in a nude colour means that they will go with most outfits. They would look great with a pair of skinny jeans for a daytime casual look, or you could also dress them up with a skirt or a dress. And don't forget to check out my blog very soon to see these featured. Next up we have the Grounded Coffee Scrub, and this has a grapefruit scent. This is the first coffee scrub that I've ever used, and I have to say that I'm really impressed with it so far. Not only does it smell incredible, it's just like a really strong, sweet coffee smell. It does such a good job at exfoliating. Now when you open up the packaging, there is an overpowering, strong coffee smell, obviously, as it is a coffee scrub. Even though there is a grapefruit scent, you can still really smell the coffee. If you don't like the smell of coffee, or if it gives you headaches, I would say to avoid this product because it is very, very strong smelling. I personally think it smells amazing. This is what it looks like inside. I know it's a little bit dark so you can't quite see. I'm just going to read a little bit from the back to tell you a little bit more. So it says, Grounded Body Scrub is the UK's leading coffee scrub company, specialising in creating beautiful body care for those who love to take care of their skin. I'm also going to read a bit that I saw online as well on their website. So it says, our exfoliating coffee scrubs are made with ground Robusta coffee to boost circulation and to tighten and brighten your complexion. Grounded Body Scrub are packed with vitamins and minerals essential for healthy, beautiful skin. Once you've applied the scrub to your skin, the company recommend that you leave it on for up to 10 minutes. Every time I've used this, I have actually left it on for the full 10 minutes and it has worked really well. But I have seen other people say that they've left it on for just a couple of minutes and it's worked just as well. With this being a coffee scrub, it can get quite messy. So what I'd recommend doing is having a shower, and then whilst still in the shower but with the shower turned off, apply this product to your skin, and then you can leave it on for up to 10 minutes. Once you've left it on for long enough, then you can wash it off and you're good to go. It does say on the back of the packaging to use this product 3 to 4 times a week. I personally think that would be too much, as over exfoliating can often do more harm than good, and you'd also use the product up a lot quicker as well. So I'd say maybe use this once or twice a week. You can get this coffee scrub from Boots. I think it's about £15, which is a tad expensive, but it can last a few times if you use it sparingly. I use this to help remove old patchy fake tan, and it's also great to prepare the skin for a new layer of fake tan as well. If you don't use fake tan, you should still exfoliate anyway, as it's really good for your skin. The company do claim that their coffee scrub will help to improve the appearance of cellulite over a period of time. I can't really say I've noticed much of a difference yet, but I will keep going with that. But the main reason I use it, like I say, is to remove old fake tan and to prepare my skin for when I'm fake tanning the next time. I would definitely give this a go if you're looking to try a coffee scrub or even just a new exfoliator. Next up in my March favourites, we have another skincare product, the Righteous Butter by Soap and Glory. This stuff smells amazing. It smells like the rest of their range. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled any of their stuff, but it is amazing. This moisturiser has a luxurious and deeply moisturising feel and texture to it. So this is what it looks like inside. As you can see, I have almost used it all up, but I think I have another 1 or 2 here somewhere. It has a really nice consistency. Although it's a thick, creamy moisturiser, it doesn't feel greasy and it just glides onto the skin and sinks in really nice and quick. And it just smells so nice. I just love the smell of it. So this is an all-over body moisturiser and it's great for dry skin. My skin can get quite dry because I use fake tan quite a lot, and the ingredients in that can be quite drying on the skin. So once you apply it to your skin, it absorbs really, really quickly and skin feels softer straight away. I use this moisturiser at night after a bath or a shower, especially in the days leading up to my next fake tan application. When I apply it at night, I can still smell it on my skin the next day, which is so nice. The thick consistency of the product works so well at nourishing your skin without over drying. This is such a classic product from their range and I would definitely recommend giving it a go. So that is the Soap and Glory Righteous Butter. The last product I have in my March favourites is the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. I first heard about this product when Kylie Jenner mentioned it on her Snapchat about a year ago. I was a little bit skeptical at first because I don't really believe that she or any of the Kardashians tend to use most of the products they promote, but I'm always eager to read other reviews on the products that they try and promote, just to see what other people say. I was looking for a new spot treatment and I was really pleasantly surprised by the amazing reviews that it had, even before Kylie first mentioned it. So I decided to give it a go, and it really does live up to its reviews and its expectations. Basically what this does is it's a product that helps to soothe and clear up any spots or blemishes that you may have, and it's also suitable for all skin types. As you can see, the main product is actually at the bottom here, and it's meant to be like that. You're not meant to shake it. I dip a cotton bud down to the bottom. I just apply it to each spot individually when I do have spots, and I really feel like it helps to dry the spot out and clear up my skin. One of the ingredients in this is calamine. I don't know if any of you guys have ever used calamine lotion, but that's what it smells like. I apply this overnight, and then when I wake up I can see a difference straight away. Any redness or texture will have gone down and your skin will already start to improve. Even though it's such a small bottle, the product lasts such a long time. I've had this for about a year. I've still got loads left. I don't use this every day. I don't really feel like my skin is bad enough for me to have to use it every day, but when I do have a spot I will then use this. This is honestly one of the best spot treatments I've ever used, and I've used pretty much anything you can think of. I've even had things prescribed to me from a doctor before for my skin, and this hands down beats anything I've ever tried before. I got this on Beauty Bay, I believe. I can't quite remember how much I paid for it, but I will list it below. So definitely give this a try if you do suffer with spots or the occasional breakout, as it can really help just to dry your spots up and to help clear your skin. Again, that brings us to the end of my March favourites. I hope you guys like the products that I mentioned. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried any of these or if you'd like to try any. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.